Hey everyone, my name is Katrina Sorrentino. I'm a lens-based artist. I work in photo, film, and performance. And today I'm going to be breaking down my microfilm that explores the sensation of longing. I made this film using performance as well as something that I'm calling contact improv. So I'm going to break down the process of how to make your own microfilm that explores longing. But first, let's watch my film and then I'll break it down. This microfilm tutorial is an opportunity to connect with the things that we miss right now during quarantine. So we're going to be implementing a style of performance that I've labeled contact improv, which is really just this one-to-one gesture of movement that you will enact with the object of your choice. During my performance, I chose to work with my mother, but also we both chose to work with the plastic in between us as this barrier to evoke the frustration that I currently feel right now during quarantine. So whatever you choose, you'll be engaging in this one-to-one ratio of movement, and it really is to just get into your body and express the longing that you feel right now. Step number one is set a timer for about 3 minutes, grab a journal, and free write about your relationship to longing. What are you longing for right now during this time of quarantine that you don't have access to? Physical touch, smell, sensation. Just write everything that comes to mind so that you can work with it in the next step. Step number two, next, look for objects, people, things in your environment that could act as surrogates for some of those sensations that you're lacking. Explore, be creative, find things that bring you pleasure. Perhaps your performance will be like you taking on and off a red sweater that reminds you of your friend Justin 30 times, or perhaps you decide to work with someone who you're quarantining with. Perhaps it's just a video of your foot dancing in a pool of light and it reminds you of long afternoon walks in Prospect Park, for example. Just get creative and explore and really engage in your surroundings in a way that you perhaps haven't done so far during this time. In order to express longing and frustration, I decided to introduce the plastic as a barrier between us and as an obstacle to touch. And the plastic also, to me, represented and was evocative of a lot of the materials that we're seeing right now during this time. The plastic that is quite literally a barrier between healthcare workers and people that are sick right now, and all the ways that we are having to protect ourselves with materials like plastic. So I was hoping to sort of evoke my sense of frustration with that material as well. Okay, so the third step before you're ready to film is identify your relationship to this longing. What feeling is coming up right now when you think about this thing that you're longing for and the lack of it in your current present reality? In my case, I chose to express frustration, again, by using the plastic, frustration for lack of intimacy with people who are close to me, and frustration at large for what's going on in our world. It was sort of my way of performing and acting out and embodying the grief that I'm currently experiencing. So identify the feelings that are coming up for you and put that into your performance in the next step. For the performance itself, I created a simple rule for the contact improv, which was, Mom, I'm going to touch you, and then you reciprocate and you reach out in a gesture towards me, and we'll go like that back and forth in this one-to-one movement. So when you create your performance, you'll be engaging in something that you create, just a simple pattern for yourself that you can act out over the course of a minute. Okay, so that's it. You're ready to film. I recommend setting up a static shot. And if you're nervous about having your actual physical body and face in the film, you can just frame it up so that it's about your hand, it's about your foot. You could use puppets, but I recommend filming this only 1 or 2 times, using the object that you've identified with as a surrogate for your longing, imbuing it with an emotion, something that you want to work through in this performance, having a simple gesture that you carry out and you record 1 or 2 times, and really not overthinking it, letting it go, letting this be sort of a moving meditation to work through some of your longing. I really look forward to seeing what you come up with, and I can't wait to see you on the Zoom call this Friday. Thank you.